It's The Brick Wall on PATV. Tonight, we've got hip-hop from MC Knox. Mercer Morrison is gonna make us laugh, and Vinyl Plane is gonna sing us to sleep. All that, and that's pretty much it on The Brick Wall. Now here's your host, Mike Peters! Whoa! Hey, everybody. I'm Mike Peters. Welcome back to The Brick Wall. Pete could not be here tonight. He's, for the next couple weeks, he's too good for this country. He's going to go to Belgium and hang out there for a little while. Happy birthday, Pete. I hope it's awesome. So welcome back to The Brick Wall. Brick Wall is, of course, PATV's premier open mic show. We are on social media, believe it or not. You can follow at PATV Brick Wall. I did make a tweet recently. Check it out, like it, retweet it. We post on Instagram quite often. So what are we? We're an open mic show, so we have comedy and we have music, and I would love to get a magician in here at some point. I'd love to see some ventriloquism, so I know you guys are out there watching. Email us. PATVbrickwall@gmail.com. We will get you on the show no matter what it takes. If you can't make it, hell, we'll Skype you in. Just hit us up. You can also like PATV Long Island on Facebook to see the show anytime we go live. And you can hit live subscribe. It looks like this up here. And then you get notified anytime PATV goes live. Do it. Okay, we have a very, very jam-packed show tonight, so I'm gonna get to it. First up, he's been on the show before with John Jeremy. He goes by the name MC Knox, and he's gonna blow us away right now. Come on, yeah!
What's going on, Pete? No, thanks for having me, guys. All right, yeah. So I am not a magician, but I will do my best to show you guys some lyrical magic. Alrighty, yo. So a little bit about myself real quick. My name is Knox. I've only been doing this for about a year and a half now. My friend John Jeremy is one of the people who helped introduce, kind of get me into the scene a little bit. So he's here with me, and he's going to join me for our little group freestyle at the end. Alrighty, so without further ado, you guys want to give me my backing track? Alright, so there's a story behind this. You know, people sometimes accuse me of having a less than stellar moral character. But I am nothing if not a man of substance. Check it. I'm about to breathe a pound of green. I found the need, like I was a hound in heat. The sour D is bound to please. If you stiffen the hits, I'm slipping down the breeze. No boundaries, I'm cycling. I got a bottle of vodka with my vitamins. I'm too lucid, I'm losing the high again. But eyes wide was the price of enlightenment. Might have been a different kid if I fit in my Ritalin hits, equipping me with a sick pen in a sixth sense higher planes. My entire brain burns like a lighter's flame. What's a paycheck's weight in pills? I'm trying to get expired scripts refilled. Hitting the shit that fits the bill, so the room spins when I'm sitting still. Motherfuckers telling me I must quit. But why? You know you love this, so piss off. I can't give a fuck less. Don't you know I'm a man of substance? Hit or miss, spitting images cryptic. I benefit from a bit of the sickness. Only exist for the lyrical quick fix. My bag of tricks infinite, I'm a mystic. I'm popping acid to make my brain holy. I assemble disciples known as my roadies. And while these heathens seek to oppose me, haters pray for the day that I OD. But can't hold me, can't control me, can't even scope on the hand I'm holding. Smoking so much dope, I've grown mold rings. I hibernate, but awake when the phone rings. Ketamine dreams, a place of stasis. Aimless plane full of shapes and faces. You may disdain the way I phrase this, but it's the way I got the brain of a magus. Motherfuckers telling me I must quit. But why? You know you love this, so piss off. I can't give a fuck less. Don't you know I'm a man of substance? This Cinderella hits the ball tonight. I'm providing products, waltz or whites. All the hype over uppers and downers might get me bounced, but no, I got some foul nerves. A malnourished, starving artist. I'll carve you apart and start where the heart is. Smoke shards to spark bizarreness. Arms against harm in a darkened apartment. Forgive the parlance of making bargains. I'm done with demons. I'm leaving the garden. So sweet, completely larded. These bars can make arteries harden. I'm puffing grass to bypass the wine glass. Fine grass cause my ass is high class. A line dance with the white ash. Prodigal, impossible to finance. Woo! There we go. Number 1, man of substance. Alrighty, yeah, so let's see. What do we got for our next track? I kind of forgot my set order, but it's alright. I got all these songs etched into my brain texture at this point. Alright, what do we got next? Silence. Oh, there we go. Alright, yeah, so this is a new one for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. I actually wrote it just for the show. So let's see. It's a Halloween song. Fucking love Halloween. Hopefully you guys do too. On a little road trip down to the cabin, 5 teens in a station wagon. We got the jock who never stopped bragging about the 5 bitch in the back he's banging. And thirdly, we got the virtuous virgin, averse to the urge of a certain insertion. Nerd in the backseat, never stop flirting with her, though he knows that it won't be returning. 5th spot occupied by the stoner, packing a bowl, ain't he never really grown up. Hold up, joint rolled as they pull up. No idea that they already so fucked. There's a killer in the woods with a hatchet, batshit, escaped a straight jacket. Don't you know that it's hazardous to step on the scene of a slasher flick? It seems so peaceful till the killer reaper whole jeep full of people. Somehow we defeat the evil and it all seems calm till we get to the sequel. It seems so peaceful till the killer reaper whole jeep full of people. Somehow we defeat the evil and it all seems calm till we get to the sequel. Y'all know the whole song and dance from the sluts and the jock pulling down his paint sticks knacks to the back in the back of the van. Round 1, down 1 for the cast. Jock survives, got a thirst for revenge. Everybody else seems to be shitting in their deep ends. Yeah, it's not that decent. A decent phones won't resend. Is it a prank, a performance, a pretend? Fuck that, better focus on the defense against an ending that's less than decent. Sona slips off for a second to get high, ends up with a machete in his left eye. Still the killer seems familiar when he steps by, but let's ignore it till he gets to the next guy. It seems so peaceful till the killer reaper whole jeep full of people. Somehow we defeat the evil and it all seems calm till we get to the sequel. It seems so peaceful till the killer reaper whole jeep full of people. Somehow we defeat the evil and it all seems calm till we get to the sequel. Killer in the house now 1v2, but they already edgy and they run from the room. Out to the dusk and the dark and the gloom. Course for the forest, course to the doom. Jock goes first, to the girl for the last, but the killer got skills so we vanish in a flash. Take advantage of the land, every trail, every pass. Hand him and found about the sound of their gas. The Grossat sequence, Jock cries out when he's chopped into pieces. Drop the mask, it's the loser, the nerd in the form of a murderous suitor. But he won't shoot her, he's stabbing a bitch. She's struggling, gasping and grabbing a brick. Swings for his head and she bashed it to bits. Can't beat the last chick in a slasher flick. It seems so peaceful till the killer reaper whole jeep full of people. Somehow we defeat the evil and it all seems calm till we get to the sequel. It seems so peaceful till the killer reaper whole jeep full of people. Somehow we defeat the evil and it all seems calm till we get to the sequel. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That's my new song, Slasher Flick. Thank you, thank you. I think I got one more song and then I got my freestyle session with my buddy John. Ooh, static, that is not my backing track. Anyway, what do we got coming up next? Ah, the formula. Nowadays the games stand formulaic. Where's the Heisenberg? Where's the Amadeus? It's all bitches, riches, and coke parties. It's all fashion and flash and car keys. The bars leave me laughing though. It ain't even comedic, it's only half a joke. They sell shit weed, I sling the baddest dope. They're the RC Cola to my classic Coke. Heard I'm calling it a science, I call it an art. Ain't a matter of mind, it's a product of heart. And I could blow them apart with the force of my words. I got a sinister mix of sick nouns and verbs. A combination of the finest compounds that I've refined and redesigned from the top down. Guaranteed to be a critical lockout. The product they hawk has got your brain on lockdown. I'm the danger, I'm the one who knocks. Watch the heads roll from the chopping block. I'm the devil that your God forgot, and in the place of a name you can call me Knox. I'm the danger, I'm the one who knocks. Watch the heads roll from the chopping block. I'm the devil that your God forgot, and in the place of a name you can call me Knox. I can't sleep but I think at night with the combined cognition of the pink and the white. I got a broken dome, so my only hope is to find a recipe for the dopest dope. Swapping beakers for a pair of speakers and a hazmat suit for a pair of sneakers, a tab of E and a bag of reefer, a fantasy for a fan of either. Fuck line biters, I get you higher than Spider-Man lighting a diamond a high wire. The limelight are primed to light fires and light in the minds of the finest rhymers. I'm mixing natural, I titrate nitrates, searching for a way to reach a higher mind state. And I'm great, but I can't contain. I got a pen to the page and a raging brain. I'm the danger, I'm the one who knocks. Watch the heads roll from the chopping block. I'm the devil that your God forgot, and in the place of a name you can call me Knox. I'm the danger, I'm the one who knocks. Watch the heads roll from the chopping block. I'm the devil that your God forgot, and in the place of a name you can call me Knox. Thank you, the formula. Woo! You guys can find all these songs on my SoundCloud. I'll be uploading a lot of them to my Bandcamp. I got a EP that I'm working on, so. Alrighty, yo. Now, I think we got time for the freestyle session. So, John, my friend, would you like to join me up here?
I'm doing the whole social media thing.
He's doing his whole social media grind. Never fucking stops, this one.
What up?
Yo. Alright, yo. So, this is my friend John Jeremy. You want to tell him real quick your Twitter handle, anything like that?
Everything is John Jeremy. JONJEREMY. Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook.
Not Ron Jeremy. It's commonly
John
confused. I know he
Jeremy.
looks a lot like him, but it's not Ron Jeremy.
I just shaved the mustache off.
Yeah, I missed that mustache. Alrighty, yo, so we actually have, let me see if I got it in my pocket. I like to do my freestyles by request, but because I don't have an audience in front of me, unfortunately I wasn't really able to, be a little more difficult to do. So, what we got some people from around the station to write down what they wanted us to freestyle about. So, I've not looked at it yet. Let's see what the hell this could possibly be. Alrighty, yo, we got that top one. Okay. Alrighty, so you want to give us a?
Tell them that.
Yeah, the first prompt is Carlene Starr. Nah, you can hold on to this. I'm gonna just go off on this first one. I'll take a look at the second one. Minimal prep time.
Okay.
It's all in the moment, man. That's what this shit's about. Feeling good. Alrighty, yo. So let me see it again real quick. Yeah. Yo, Carlene, star of the show. Damn, I know that I am off control. You can't control me, even if you host me. I roll around, rolling like a little roly-poly. Oh, damn, I don't be a showmanship, so you can try to show me. Damn, I got the ODB from the OG. Damn, I got a man up in the OC.
OC, come back, the old MCs. We got Carlene, yeah, she knows me. Came back now, John Jared, the mic handler. We got Carlene Starr, she's working the camera. So you know we came back just to damage her. I don't know what to say, but I have to just pass it to Knox, cause he's here kicking freestyles. Right?
Okay,
Meanwhile,
okay. Yo, Carlene like Star Scream. She's so beautiful, she could make the stars scream. Don't you know that my bars are clean? So, next one's the producer. Dude, I produce, but I am not a loser. I use computers for the sake of elucidation. Yes, and not just illumination from a blue screen when I am trying to sleep. Yo, man, I cannot handle a peep. I need silence so I can nod off well. Damn, Knox, I gotta sleep well.
yes, came back to produce. And if we battle, trust me, there's no truce. Not today. Everybody, look, it's heavy. Everybody, rest in peace to Mr. Tom Petty. It was a rough week, and I love to speak. So I came back. Me and him are just so damn unique. Wild stylings, we came wildin'. If you ask where we're from,
Long Island. Yo, Long Island, strong. I try again, but I'm violent. At least mentally. Can it be? I got so many legs, people calling me a centipede, but can I read? No, I can delay. I'm feeling hot, 20 degrees centigrade. Is that warm? I don't know. I'm quite eclectic, although I don't understand the series of metrics. The next word that we had was the host, and I bust flows are much colder than most. Yeah, I bust you down to compost and see the little parts of which you're composed.
Oh yes, when it comes to the host, I love the bread, I'm here for the toast. Nah, I'm just kidding, when I go, I host an open mic. You should come and show your skills, you should freaking go tonight. We're right here at the brick wall. We been ill, we big ball. I ain't got no money, I'm just kidding, my pockets is kinda empty. But please don't try to battle me and try to tempt me to jump out of my own mind to just bust rhymes. Actually, Knox, take this and bust it one time.
One time, I busted two. This one says winning, it's what I came here to do. Yeah, I'm never losing, cause every time I lose it's a chance for improvement. I'm only getting better, I'm only growing like a tumor in your heart, man. You know you're chosen in the wrong way. I do this every long day. I'm unpaid, but I'm feeling strong today. Yeah, hooray. Like hoorah, I'm doing this shit like D-Day. Don't you know I will keep this on the replay? Although I hope that one day I'll get repaid. And by that I mean get myself repaved, covered in gold. That's how I know I'll be made.
Yeah. What was next on the list?
The last one is got the keys like Khaled.
Oh, got the keys like Khaled. Came back on Stop It. I don't care what you're saying. I got it locked like wallets, and it's folded in the back here. So
there we go. All right. So that last one didn't make it in,
cool.
but that's okay because I actually don't know too much about DJ Khaled. So.
It's all right.
Awesome. All right, yo. Thanks, dude.
We in here to win it.
Awesome. All right, yo. So we do a little freestyling group together called we call ourselves Wild Stylings. Also, peep that shit.
Wild Silence.
Thanks, man.
Keep that microphone right
Which
there.
mic do I use? I like this one. I feel like a reporter.
Yeah, it's good, right? It's like a game show. News
Yeah, it's a very game
host.
show. I feel very important with this mic.
Yeah. So, all right, Knox, thank you for coming back.
Thanks for having me, peeps.
Yeah, he was on last month. It was a surprise guest. I put him on the spot. I was like, I heard he freestyled. I was like, well, come up and do it right now.
One of my favorite things to do.
And he did. It took no convincing at all. Like, he just jumped right up, and I was like, you got to come back on the show and do a full set. So thank you, man. How's everything been?
Everything's going pretty good. It's been a pretty productive month. Got a couple new songs written, including the one that the Killer in the Killer in the Woods one I wrote just for the show.
Love that one. I am like a huge horror movie nerd. So
oh yeah,
like
I grew up on those slasher flicks. Me and my cousins, you guys know who you are. We used to watch all those fucking movies.
That was my sister Allie. If you're watching, thank you for like forcing me to watch horror movies as a child and torturing me with them because now I love them. So yeah, thank you. So tell me a little bit about your beats. Like, where do they come from?
Okay, so the first beat is actually, it was a beat from another person's song. It was one of the first songs I ever wrote, and I ended up really liking it, so I just decided to keep going with it. But new stuff, a lot of the time I end up working with people on SoundCloud. And the freestyle beat that we just went over is by a guy named Tantu, Tantu. He has some really, really good beats, so I'm looking forward to potentially working with him more in the future.
Nice. So what do? You reach out to them?
Yeah, I reach out to people. Sometimes people reach out to me. I put my stuff up on SoundCloud. And, the same way that rappers are always looking for producers, producers are always looking for rappers. So, I scratch their back, they scratch mine.
It's like a tight-knit community then, like...
Yeah, it's pretty, I mean, a lot of people are kind of balancing doing their own thing, but also looking for the collaborations, and that's just kind of how this kind of music is.
Yeah. Nice. So, what else you got going on? I think you got,
Oh, I got a show going on Fridays at Shakers in Oakdale.
Nice. Okay.
Me and a couple other people are going to be kicking some rhymes, so feel free to check that out. If you look up Mad Hatters Day on Facebook, that should get you to the page.
Check it out, guys. And tell me, you do some other open mics, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about those.
Well, the first one was actually the one where I met John at. Was the Bayshore Bean on Tuesdays. It's a really nice mic. It's a very like loving, kind of close knit, very friendly place. It was the first mic I ever went to, so it was a great place to get started. I do that one, Mr. Beery's in Farmingdale on Thursdays.
Nice.
There's a whole huge list, honestly. I wouldn't even know where to start.
That's cool. So you've got a SoundCloud, and people can find your music there. You're also on Facebook, Instagram.
I'd say check if anything, check the Facebook page, just because everything I do is going to go on there. Most of the stuff is going to go on my Twitter or like Instagram, but everything's on the Facebook.
So give them a like, check it all out. And thank you for coming on, man. I really appreciate you
Thanks
coming
for having
back.
me. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for having me. I tip my hat to you. You guys are marvelous for giving me this opportunity.
All right, great job. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, so coming up right now, we've got a very funny guy. He goes by the name of Mercer Morrison, and I think that they're ready to go right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, Mercer Morrison.
Well, hey, thank you, Mike. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Mike. It's great to be here on the set of the Jerry Springer Show. Thank you, Jerry, for letting us borrow your set. Also, thank you, Mike, for introducing Vinyl Plane as the band that will put us to sleep when that is actually who my audience is. I feel like Trump at an NAACP rally now. Thank you for that. I really feel just the hate flowing off of them right now because of that. Now it's a tough time for the crowd. I don't know. Thank you to 8 Mile, MC Knox, for that great performance as well. That is not your natural hair, I know it. That is not his natural hair. But I guess it's time to get into my material if you guys actually would want that. I don't know. Where are you guys? Where's Vinyl Plane? I know Vinyl Plane is, I don't know if you're going to pan over or not. It's cool if you don't. Yeah, this is who, I don't know how good the lighting is, but Vinyl Plane, where you guys are all from Long Island?
Yes. Yeah.
Every single one of you.
Unfortunately.
Some of you aren't answering, and I feel like that's like a witness protection kind of thing. Like, what is that? This guy in the center, you weren't answering. Are you also from Long Island?
I am, yeah.
I'm actually, can you guess where I'm from?
Long Island.
No, not at all. I'm actually from Mississippi. Yeah, I'm literally from Mississippi, and like a lot of you are going like, but really you're just like, no, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, no, Mississippi, it gets a lot of hate, but I'll have you know that the town I lived in Mississippi was actually pretty progressive. It had the highest gay population out of the entire state. His name's Greg, and he's a really nice guy. Everywhere he went, we just thought it was a gay pride parade. It was like, yeah, go, Greg! I'm like, I'm getting the mail here. Like, I don't know what this is. But white trash just kind of like runs in my family, because my family is originally from Kentucky. Have you guys like toured or gone to Kentucky or anything like that? Not yet? You shouldn't. Don't go, okay? Because their second language is English and their first is methamphetamine. Like, that's pretty much how they speak. My relatives actually hate it when I tell that joke. They're like, hey, man, we don't cook meth. We deep fry it. All right. That's how they do it. No, but I'm not joking. Kentucky is seriously the only place where I've been to where I saw a guy wear a sleeveless mustard-stained Who Farted t-shirt to a funeral. I'm not joking. This actually happened. This was at my own grandmother's funeral. I was furious at the guy. I went up to him. I was like, listen, Reverend, I don't care who you are. Some of that joke kind of went over some people's head. They'll come to you later when the drugs wear off. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. I know. I can smell it on Vinyl Plane. All right.
None.
That's not none.
Sober, Chris.
Zero. Sober.
Clean and sober.
And that was from your parole officer. Am I correct? Okay.
Yes.
No. But yeah, you're from Long Island. I live in the city now. I live in New York. And hear me out on this theory. I think we all have people have hard jobs. I think Al Roker probably has one of the hardest jobs out there, because no matter what the news is, he has to go from sad to happy like that. Like Matt Lauer gets some really sad story. He's like, oh my God, a bus exploded in Kabul today, killing 80 people. Sources will say it take months to clean up and bodies are scattered everywhere. Then here's out with the weather. All right, well, speaking of scattered bodies, we got some scattered showers coming in from the east. Back to you in the studio, it's just, I don't know. You just approved of me? Is that what I'm getting? I finally got the last member of Vinyl Plane to finally approve of me. I made it! Oh, here we come. All right. I'm going to be at the Yuck Yuck Shack in North Dakota. All right. It's going to be great. No, but I'm living in the city now. It's no biggie. I mean, like, how many of you guys are dating? Any one of you dating on dating apps here by a round of broken dreams? Who's doing it? No, yeah, I see that guilt on the face. Yeah, you gotta keep her because it's awful out there. I was on Tinder. You guys have probably heard of Tinder. Swipe left, swipe right. I'm now on one called Bumble. If you don't know what Bumble is, I like to call it the M. Night Shyamalan of dating sites because it's like Tinder, but twist ending. The girl has to respond first. You guys want to know how it works?
Yes.
It doesn't. It doesn't work. I'm more likely to get laid on LinkedIn. All right, it's not going to happen that way. All right, put the bachelor's and bachelor's degree. I don't know. It's difficult dating. I was actually dating a girl that was a wedding photographer, and one of the ways she told me she would make money other than doing that was that she would take sensual photos for women to get to their husbands or fiancés, and she showed me a few examples. You know, they would be like in front of a bowl of fruit or like a bouquet of flowers, and they would have like a robe like off the shoulder. And you know what guys like more than sensual photos? Nudes. Just send us nudes. Like, no reason to waste hundreds of dollars. No girl has ever sent me a nude and I've been like, where's the cornucopia, Jill? All right? I was like, you march your ass down to Michael's right now or it's off. Technology is ruining us. God, it really is. Like, we just want this instantaneous. Like, we just take advantage of it. Like, it used to be whenever you could review things, you know, you review, like, things that needed to be reviewed, like places of business and things like that. And you could write anything you want to. It's like, this coffee house smells too much like coffee, like anything. Now you can literally review things that the earth made. Like, I'm not joking. I just randomly saw reviews for the Grand Canyon, and I was like, let's just see what this is about. First review, not God's best. Like, that was seriously the first review. It's like, ever since Pangea, it's just been a downward slope for God. And a lot of you forgot about that term in 4th grade, but I remembered it, all right? Oh. Yeah, it's technology, I think, is ruining us. Like, it's ruining me from like approaching women with dating and everything like that. Like, I feel weird about breaking the ice now. Like, I went up to this one girl, and it just ended disastrously. I went up to this one girl. I was like, hey, my name's Mercer. And she was like, Mercer, you look like a Zach. Like, has that ever happened to you? Like, you look like a certain name? In what way would that ever help? In what situation would that actually help out, you know? It's like breaking news. A man just robbed a bank earlier today. Eyewitnesses say kind of looks like a Chad. You know, like it would never happen. Never happen. But it is, I don't know, technology is kind of, like, it used to be a big deal to get, like, you know, before phones, like, whenever Amber Alerts would happen, like, you would, like, spring to the occasion. Now it's just, like, when you get weather Amber Alerts, you just, like, look like Becky's gonna go missing a little longer, dismiss, you know? To me, if they wanted to, like, you know, inform you, they would sneak it up on you, you know? You're in bed late one night, you get a text from a random number, it's like, hey, you up? It's like, oh. Yeah. I'm wet. Oh, really? Yeah, because there's a flash flood on 59th Street. Takes each other higher ground. Damn it, come on! Guess I'll use my blue balls as flotation devices. I don't know. Gotta get out of here. I did actually see an Amber Alert. It literally said, it was like a 14-year-old girl missing in the Borough Park area. We don't know where she is, but she could be between Hamilton Parkway and 14th Avenue. And I got curious, and I was like, okay, well, let's look up where exactly that is. That's a cross street. I don't know if you guys knew that. It's like, so you don't know where she is, except exactly where she is. Is that what you're trying to tell me? It's like this went from an Amber Alert to a check-in on Foursquare. All right, that's not what this is supposed to do. Was that a week? Did that get to you guys, the Amber Alert thing? Is that what's happening? Don't pull back on me now. I'm about to finish, all right? I'll get off with this. That, you know, like, I will say, you know, I was making fun of dating sites and stuff, but I think women probably have the hardest out there when it comes to dating sites, because what they got to deal with, they got to deal with the dick pic, you know. Every single time I go to ask a girl, yeah, she knows, like every single time I go to ask a girl for a number, 9 times out of 10 she'll respond with, what are you going to do, send me a dick pic? I'm like, first off, not anymore. Secondly, that is just rude, okay? I don't send dick pics, all right? I don't do that. No woman wants an unsolicited dick pic, am I right?
Exactly, unsolicited.
Yeah, I send dick panoramas. Oh, am I right? Am I right? Boom. Yeah, you captured that. All right, guys, that is all my time. Thank you very much.
All right, yeah. Mercer, thank you very much. I have to say, maybe Tinder would work a little better if they did the endorsements. Like, my mom says I'm cool.
Yeah, I think that would actually not do so well. I don't know if your mom said that you were cool. I feel like that might be like being pantsed at the playground.
I had my mom endorse me on LinkedIn. I was like, well, that seals the deal,
That
everybody. You
seals
know,
the deal.
I'm really good at whatever.
I'm really good at cuddling
Yeah.
from my mom. Yeah.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming by.
Oh, this is a great
really-
setup. It's awesome. Public access. I can't even. I'm so nervous. I can't even say public access.
Public access. It's kind of a tongue twister. How long have you been doing this?
I've been doing it. I mean, I'm ashamed to say about 7 years. Not quite 7 years solid, but you know.
Yeah.
I started doing it in Mississippi, and then I made my way up to New York. So.
That's amazing. So what you performed in Mississippi then?
Yes.
So you kind of had to come to New York for the comedy scene, right?
and the running water and electricity. Like
Oh,
that kind of
jeez,
thing.
it's
yeah.
Really that?
No, it's not. It's not that desolate. But a lot of people, like one of my friends, like when I first got here and they found out like that I was from Mississippi, they literally said, "It was like I thought you'd be in like overalls and a straw hat." Like they
man.
seriously thought it's like the Beverly
So you're
Hillbillies
like
down
Huck
there.
Finn.
A little bit. They think it's like a Mark Twain
you
novel. down
rafted
there.
into
Yeah.
New York City.
Yeah, like I was like, wow, look at all.
Yeah.
Wait, no, it's not. It's a like go to Jackson or Biloxi. It's all modern built cities and stuff.
I mean, I would assume.
Yeah, there's no riverboats and no one's like smoking a stovetop pipe or whatever. Nothing like that.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some. I mean, you go to upstate New York, it's like an entirely different world.
It is.
Like,
It is very. Yeah.
You see, it changes real quick. You get right outside Westchester, and it's like, oh wow.
Oh yeah,
in
and
the
it gets
country.
spacious. It gets spacious and nice, and then it gets like too spacious and too quiet, like too quick.
Yeah, it's like I need a grocery store. Okay, I'll see you in 5
yeah,
hours.
and then like people's belt buckles start to get bigger. It's like Texas up there. Yeah.
So what's like the main difference? So is there a big comedy scene down there? Like, what are the differences between like Mississippi and New York?
I don't mean to. I'll try to consolidate it, but we actually created the comedy scene down there. Like me and this other guy in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, we actually created the comedy scene there, and so we've been like funneling almost sort of like a system. We're about 2 hours from New Orleans, so we would get like comics like Hannibal Buress and Todd Barry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they would just come jump, like they would have shows in New Orleans. They would just drive over and do a show and leave, and so we kind of built that
That's
up.
pretty crazy.
Myself
So
and
like
Jamie Arrington.
you saw like a need for a thing, and you
It
decided.
was, yes. People were crying out for something other than just terrible country music at bars. And so we were just like, let's do this.
That's really awesome. So you told me you just got back from Europe, right?
I did. I just got back. I was in Denmark and Spain. I went to, I don't know if you've heard of the island Ibiza. Have you heard of it?
I heard about it from a song.
From a song. What
that
song?
one.
Let's hear it. What's the song?
The Took a Pill in Ibiza.
That's kind of what Ibiza's all about. Like I didn't party too hard, but Ibiza's it's an island mainly built on like migrant workers and EDM. Like that's seriously what it's built on. And yeah, it's weird. Like you said, I took a pill and Ibiza. Like yeah, that's seriously like I went to the ATM there and it's like yeah, here are your euros and here is your receipt in Mali. Like it was just, it was just the strangest. I've
Party
never seen
city.
anything like it. Like go to Ibiza, but try to stay sober if you can.
Keep your wits about you if you go there.
Oh yeah, but it was it was a great experience and yeah, like it was good to take a break from comedy and stuff like that.
Did you see any comedy over there?
No, I don't even know.
You kind of just took a break.
I took a break from there and I just explored the world and came back here and picked up from where I left off.
Nice. Well, thank you so much for coming down.
Oh, it's not a problem.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later. Right now, we have to go into the Vinyl Plane. They're not going to put you to sleep. it's I'm sure. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy the Vinyl Plane.
Thank you very much. We are the Vinyl Plane. Coming handling out from Uniondale, New York City, thereabouts. We're gonna keep rolling through. you hear me cry? Oh, and this ain't out I've been a pain, baby, to fall out. Don't you please, please tell me. Well, it's wonderful to be here on the brick wall. We are the Vinyl Plane once again. Although it is flashing up there all the time, which is nice. I don't usually have to do that at a show, so that's pretty awesome. Thank you very much. All those were from our last EP, which is a tribute to the blues, self-titled album, Vinyl Plane. And so is this. Brick Wall TV.
Jesus, guys, thank you so much. You guys rock, man.
Yeah, thanks, Mike.
Thank you for coming on here. Oh, God. Okay, yeah. Oh, there is a microphone right at your feet there. You want to pick that one up? I'm going to give this one to you. David, thank you for coming by. Well, the Vinyl Plane, everybody. Everybody at home, give it up. You guys can hold on to that. We're going to pass those around just for interviews. So let me just do a little. We got David, we've got Keith, we've got
Rick.
Rick.
Rick Stan.
Billy Jack and Dennis. All right, thank you for coming on. Wow, how long have you guys been playing music? First, how long have you been playing together?
January.
Since January.
Yeah.
Wow. And you're already like really like that tight. Like so like how long have you guys been playing music in general? Like Dennis, how long have you been playing music? If you just
Since I was, I don't know, 5, 6, like
wow.
since I was a child. Yeah.
Nice. So this is like a real passion.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's the only thing I do.
Nice. That's great.
For me, I started playing music around 14, I'd say, 14, 15. So I've been kicking it ever since, man.
Yeah.
As soon as I found the drums found me, whatever you want to call it, man.
Drums were
Ever
like
since.
your first, like you picked up some sticks and like that was it. You were
Yeah,
you were
pretty
hooked.
much, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Well, but
I mean, I sang chorally my whole life. I always hated it, I guess. I wanted to be in a rock band, and it was like, this is what I was forced to do. So I stopped doing it for a while.
that's
Picked up harmonica, started doing it again in rock bands. And
yeah. So you liked singing, you didn't like doing the classically trained stuff, but you found like your passion in like rock.
Pretty much.
Nice.
Yeah, I started in the orchestra in the 3rd grade when I was 8, and then I just kept with the bass. You know, I picked up the upright bass then, and I just stayed with it. I picked up the electric bass around 14, and I've been in bands with my friends ever since, just playing in garage bands and getting out on the scene as much as I can.
That's awesome.
I played music for a while as well. I started like when I was 7 too.
Yeah.
So I kind of just like we kind of just all grew into that because that's what we do, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like you can't deny it if it's in you. Like you gotta
So-
do it, right?
Therefore, we do what we do, man.
Yeah,
That's the goodness that we give to you.
That's awesome. Thank you for giving it to us
You're
because,
welcome.
like, you guys are awesome. Like, how did you all come together?
Okay, the abridged version?
Yeah, I mean, the abridged version, I guess, would be, I mean, the Vinyl Plane was a band prior. I left for San Diego. I've known Keith for, like, a long time. He knew Ricky and Billy Jack for a while, and we kind of all came together near the end of last year and started writing tunes. Found
Nice.
Billy Jack in January, and that was the last missing piece of the puzzle, and here we are, the Vinyl Plane.
So that San Diego song, that's
that's some to the
that's
there.
got some realness
I'm glad.
in there. Yeah, I can tell. So who's like who writes the songs? Do you all write together?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all write
Yeah.
songs together.
It's always like because I'm not a musical kind of person. It's just like it's like one thing to like write some lyrics down on a piece of paper, and then like I'm just always impressed when people can come and like put a song together, all these different instruments come and fitting together. Like, you guys just jam like all the time, or like what?
I'll give you an example. We still writing for a new record, so we
Oh,
decided.
nice. That's coming out
Yeah,
soon.
it'll
You're
be
gonna
coming out
be
soon.
recording it, right?
Yeah, this Friday, actually.
Yeah,
We're just
we're
gonna
starting to roll
Nice.
tape on it soon. We decided to go away to a retreat. We stayed in a house together for a while just to do some writing. And
Really?
The idea, you know, you get up in the morning, you eat breakfast, and you hang out all day together. You
That
know, and
Sounds
just
like
somebody's got an idea, okay, jot it down, or let's play it, and it turns into something else, and that turns into something else, and by the end of the day, if that's all you've been doing, the next thing you know, you got a half a dozen songs or ideas.
that sounds like the coolest effing thing that I can
Yeah,
imagine,
yeah, it's
especially
great.
for a bunch of guys who are like, just like live and breathe music to just like hang out and just play all day. Like that's amazing.
the best part, too. We recorded on tape.
Oh, that's awesome. It's old school. So what did you have, like an 8-track or something, or like
just like an old, like, it's actually from like a PS-136, like a school. It's just like a...
just a tape recorder?
And it's actually 3, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's amazing. I feel like you guys should release that as like a, like, just
Behind
make
the
a bunch of
scenes.
copies. Yeah.
Bootleg
Yeah.
series.
like your theory, and I would subscribe to your newsletter.
Yeah, I actually have a CD right here, guys. I don't know.
That's a handsome-looking CD.
This is a nice looking CD. I like the artwork. Anybody who's responsible for the artwork?
Found that guy on Fiverr, actually.
We made it happen. Yeah.
Nice,
We had a
nice.
concept and we made it happen.
You know the guy's name? I would like to give him props.
No.
It's really cool.
There's all kinds of cool stuff. I mean, you check out the inside. It's interesting.
Yeah. I was looking in there before, but you
check out
guys.
that photo.
Is this? That is not you guys, is it?
That is.
Oh my God. Okay. I don't know if we can get in on that, but that is them right there. Beautiful CD artwork. So you guys, you can be found on cdbaby.com if somebody's interested. You search for The Vinyl Plane. You got a website. We're gonna put that up right now also. Oh, and real quick, upcoming shows.
All right, yeah, we got, we'll be in the studio, we'll be in the studio this Friday, but we have shows on the 21st, that's Bamboo Palooza, that's gonna be a benefit for the Hurricanes, actually, so that's a really cool
wonderful
all-day event that's gonna be at Halfway Down in Freeport, Nautical Mile. And then we have a really special event, we're having a Halloween party, like a college-style kind of Halloween party, and that's October 28th, and that's gonna be at like 8 p.m., Creative Corner in West Hempstead.
That is amazing. Thank you guys for coming on. I really appreciate it. The hurricane relief, that is huge, especially for Freeport on the Nautical Mile. They know all about it. We are out of time. I just want to thank you guys again for coming on. It's been amazing. And I want to thank MC Knox and John Jeremy for coming on. Mercer Morrison, of course. Also, you can come on up here.
Mercer was awesome. This guy's funny. Funny as hell.
Wall. If you guys ever want to get involved, just please email patvbrickwall@gmail.com. We will get back to you. Look us up on Instagram and Twitter @PATVBrickwall. There's Knox right there. As like PATV Long Island on Facebook, and anything, donate to hurricane relief and come to the shows. And yes, thank you for everything. This has been PATV Brick Wall. Good night. Woo! Yeah.
Everybody, give this one a press.
All right.